So we've had our first ear infection with our puppy, and this is a very common ailment that puppies have, especially puppies, dogs like ours, like Cocker Spaniels or English Springer Spaniels that have floppy ears. The first few times that we attempted to put eardrops in our puppy, it was a very traumatic experience for him. So we scoured the internet looking for solutions on how to properly give eardrops to your puppy without, traumatizing the puppy or, trying to bolt him down and forcing it in his ear. And the one video that I found, I'm going to kind of demonstrate what I did from that video, and it requires a lot of treats and a lot of patience on your part, and certainly on our parts. As the first time we tried to do this, it took us a good 20 minutes before we were able to get the ear medication in his ear, but it was well worth it, as each time after that, the amount of time it took to put the medication in his ear took a far less amount of time. So the first thing you need is treats that your dog really likes, and we used boiled chicken and quite a bit of it. You can cut it up in tiny little cubes and have it in a little bowl beside you. And it's a process of basically just initially putting your fingers, your hands around his head, around his ears, and then clicking, and that's marking and then treating him, and then slowly escalating that with first the ear medication bottle, and then the ear medication bottle without its top, and each time clicking and treating, and then eventually putting the bottle in his ear and just kind of touching it and slowly, and just what you're trying to do here is associate that what you're doing with the treat. So the dog is going to think, oh, okay, they're going to put something close to my ear, I'm going to get rewarded for that. And then finally, when you're able to, and this really took quite a bit of time, is squeezing the bottle and putting a couple drops of the medication into his ear. So what you're seeing here is kind of a condensed version of the entire video, because it really did take us 20 minutes of constantly treating, putting our hands around his ear, making him comfortable, the applicator, and then finally massaging the medication in his eardrums. And the way that you can tell that you succeeded is you just kind of hear this little squishy sound. You know that the medication has gone into his eardrums. So in our case, the medication we had to apply, once every 12 hours for a full week. And like I said, the first time, like you're seeing a condensed video of this, it took about 20 minutes. But then each time after that, the amount of time it took was far less. And towards the end, like of the week of applying the medicine, it only took a couple minutes. And I think for Dooboo, he actually was looking forward to getting the ear medication into his ear, because he knew he was getting a lot of good chicken treats. In our case, we think we caught the infection pretty early. So the results, when we started to apply the medicine, happened pretty quickly. Like, we can tell that the ear wasn't as smelly, and the amount of discharge coming out of the ear was far less after 4 or 5 days. One of the telltale signs of an ear infection is the smell coming out of the ears. The smell is what they say, like cheesy or like Doritos. And after about 4 or 5 days, the smell went down dramatically, as well as when we clean out the ear, the amount of earwax that was picking up, like this kind of brown, reddish, pasty thing, was far less. So we hope you have, if you're a puppy owner and you have to apply ear medicine to your puppy, we hope you'll find this helpful and informative. And what you require is just a lot of patience and a lot of treats, and you'll get there. Good luck.